Hey guys, Brett here. Figured I'd switch it up a little bit. I want to keep you guys as updated on my life as I can, keep you involved with what's going on with Dollar for the Poor. And so I figured I'd switch it up this month and send you all a video instead of the traditional newsletter. So we'll see how that goes, and you'll be getting newsletters from me still, but I figure every once in a while I'll mix in a video for something new. So first of all, I'd just like to say thank you to each and every one of you. I've just been overwhelmed with the support that's come in. I was very hesitant at first about trying to fundraise a salary and go full-time in ministry, but I continue to feel God tugging on my heart to do that and to step out and allow Him to provide, and man, He sure has, and I know that He's provided through each and every one of you guys. So I just really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm extremely humbled by the support that's come in. I'm humbled by the sacrifices that I know each and every one of you are making to allow me to work full-time in ministry. And so just thank you for being willing to step out in faith yourselves. I know that times are tight, and each and every one of you has taken the step of faith to support me. And so just know that I'm praying for you, and that God will bless you 10 times back, and for taking that step of faith and sacrificing your finances to push the kingdom forward and see ministry done that's Christ-centered, and that shares the love of Christ with people who haven't heard it. So again, just thank you for the sacrifice you're making, and thank you for supporting me in this year. I really appreciate it, and it's been huge for me. It's been great to see. I started June 1st, just like my last newsletter said. So it's been a little over 2 weeks now that I've been working full-time for the ministry, and it's just been awesome to see what that time really can do. I've been trying to run this organization while I was in school and working another job to support myself, and so it's been great to have the time to tackle some of those projects that are really going to help us grow in the near future that I knew needed to be done, but just there was no time for before this. So it's been awesome to see. We're really excited about where the organization's going. We're investing in really 3 areas right now that we feel like is going to give us a great platform to kind of launch us into that next stage of our ministry. The first one is we've been working extremely hard on a new website redesign for Dollar for the Poor. We're launching it in about 3 weeks, and it's just an awesome site. We feel like it's going to give us all the tools that we need to really make the campaign viral, which is what we're kind of going for. We really want to put legs on the campaign so that people can share it and take ownership over it and really feel like they're involved on a day-to-day basis with what Dollar for the Poor is doing. So this new website is completely incentive-based. It allows the user to have control over where the money that they raise goes. It gives them tools to help recruit their friends and their family to join them in giving $1 a month, which is extremely cool, and then actually rewards the user for everything that they do and for the impact they make through the form of incentive prizes, which is really cool. So we're excited about that. A lot of my time is spent working on that with the development team that we hired to do that. So that's been great to see that moving quickly, and again, we anticipate that will be up in about 3 weeks, so I'll be sure to send you guys an update when that launches so you can check it out. The next area that we've been working on is we're launching a merchandise line, Dollar for the Poor, kind of hoodies and t-shirts and cause bracelets and window clings. So just another way that we can try and sell and promote our ministry through merchandise, and just help fund some of the ministry activities that we do through that other source of income. So that's something that we've been working on designing, building our online store, which will launch as part of the new site. So we feel like that'll be big. And then the third area that we've decided to invest in is a little bit unique. I'm actually in Seattle right now, back in Puyallup, and for the next month I will actually be spending my time working on a film project, a documentary project that's going to help us promote Dollar for the Poor through churches and through ministries and through schools and colleges and universities. There's a statistic that says 54% of the world lives on $2 a day or less. And I kind of wondered what it would be like to live on $2 and what that really looks like. I know we look at statistics all the time, but it's very hard to relate to just the difficulties that they go through living in that type of poverty. And so me personally, I wanted to be able to relate to the people that we were trying to help and that we were trying to minister to on a different level, and really try and understand what it is those people go through and what it is that what type of struggle that really is to live on that little. So in the beginning of July, for 30 days, I'm actually going to live on $2 a day. So I will leave home the first part of July with $60 in my pocket, and I'm going to head downtown Seattle. We've hired a film guy that's going to follow me around throughout this experience, just so we can capture and try and tell a story of what it is that they go through. Really what we're trying to do is allow people to live that life firsthand through the lenses of my experience. So we feel like it's an experience that people don't get, and we feel like if we can give that experience to people, that they can better relate to the cause and what we're trying to really help fight. So the first week of July, we'll be heading out. I'll have $60 in my pocket, so you can be definitely praying for me. I'm looking forward to it. I hope that it's a great learning experience and that we can tell just an incredible story through it. But obviously your prayers are extremely appreciated, and so be thinking of that in July and the first part of August, and just be lifting that up to Christ, that he would work through that, and whatever story he wants to tell through that experience, that's the story would be told. So after that 30 days of learning what it's like to live on $2 a day here in America, in Seattle, I'll be going over to Ghana in September, and I'll be staying a couple weeks after those business training classes that we're teaching and the loans that we're doing. And I'll actually be living with a family in northern Ghana that lives on $2 a day. So we've set it up. I'll live with them in their hut. I'll live their life every day and just see what that's like. Their kids walk about 4 hours in the morning to go get a jug of water for their family. That's the closest water source that they have in their village, and so we'll be getting up early in the morning and walking with them to go get water for their family, working their little plot of land in front of their house that feeds their family, and just seeing really what that's like internationally in Africa to live on $2 a day. The idea behind doing it in two separate locations is in Seattle, we anticipate that there'll be soup kitchens, there'll be homeless shelters, there'll be people on the street that will help give me money. I'll panhandle and beg on the side of the street, just to kind of show how difficult it is for 30 days to do it, even when people around you have excess that they can help give you. And then the idea behind doing it in Africa is to show that once you go to a different country, there's nobody around you that has any access to help. So those things like panhandling, like soup kitchens, like homeless shelters that helped me make it through those 30 days, the idea is to show that those are no longer there. And that you step it up a level when you talk about everyone around you is in the same boat. Your neighbors can't help you. There's not ministries around that help you that are designed for you just to come and take advantage of like there is here. So that'll be the middle of September. I'll go over and live with that family in Ghana and experience kind of hut life and African wilderness living. So I'm excited about that. Keep that in your prayers as well, and I'll be sure and keep you updated on how that goes. Once that documentary is finished, we'll be using that to travel around the country and promote Dollar for the Poor to different colleges and universities and schools and churches, to try and get people to respond and give $1 a month and just show really what the power of $1 can really do through that experience that we have living on $2 a day ourselves. So that's what's going on. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what I'm up to and gets you excited for where this ministry is heading and gets you excited that you're part of what God's doing. Again, I thank you for being part of what God's doing and for stepping out and supporting me. I truly am grateful, and I'll be sure to keep you updated. You won't be getting a newsletter this month because I'm doing a video update, but you will get an addressed envelope to me in the mail for your July support. So that'll look a little different. It'll still come. There'll still be an envelope, so just send your pledge in that envelope. It'll be addressed to my home in Puyallup, Washington, instead of our company address in Dallas. So don't be surprised by that. It's coming to my house so that I can get it and deposit it and have that money. So yeah, you should be getting that in the next couple days. It's been sent out, so be watching for that, and I appreciate you continuing to support me. God bless you. I hope God is working in big ways in your life as He is in mine. And just thank you for being part of what He's doing.